Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you guys are keeping well today. Now I am back with another video, and today Arsenal women have just beaten Chelsea women 2-0 away from home, and I'm going to give you guys my instant match reaction. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so happy about that performance, and I can't wait to speak about it today with you guys. Please do let me know what you've made of that performance from Arsenal today, and let me know your comments, let me know your thoughts. Do make sure you guys do like and subscribe, and I'm literally so excited to talk about this game today because I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't know what to expect going into this game. I think I predicted a 2-2 draw. I felt like Chelsea would have had a bit more possession than what they did. I think it's credit to Arsenal though, because I think we were really good today, especially in midfield. So yeah, a big up to 170 Gunner. We are good today, Chelsea. They've been. I'm so impressed with our performance today. I think we were honestly so incredible, and yeah, I mean Chelsea just weren't good enough today for me. And yeah, I'm gonna go into it now. I mean the lineup. I think I went with a similar lineup, bar one or two changes, so it was probably what we could have gone for. I think it's a pretty good team to have at the moment. Obviously, we are missing players, especially on the wing. We were a little bit short, Chloe Kelly, Olivia Smith. We do really miss them, but today we really showed how good we are, and it was just such a impressive performance. I think what really impressed me today was the work rate of this team. Like whenever we would lose the ball, 3 or 4 players would fight back to win the ball again. I think the work rate of this team today was just absolutely incredible and something that I'm really happy about. So yeah, the work rate, the fighting spirit, everything about today really impressed me because when you're away from home, I mean especially Stamford Bridge, I don't think we've actually had a great record away at Chelsea. Like, I don't think we've won against Chelsea away from home in a while. So I feel like that makes it even better the fact we're away from home as well. Now the league table at the moment, we are currently in third place, 1 point behind Chelsea. So I feel like this win today is exactly what we've needed because I feel like it really could get us up that table. Like I said, I don't think we'll win the league this season because I don't see Man City dropping a lot of points. We do still have to play Man City. I think it's in February, quite early on. So if we beat them, then that would be amazing. But again, I'm not expecting us to win the league. But again, we're going up that table. We got the win that we needed. Chelsea will obviously feel quite disappointed because, from a Chelsea perspective, they really need that win to kind of close that gap with Man City. But really happy with the win today. It's exactly what we needed, and I'm going to go into the performance now. So, for me, I think the first half it was all us. I think we dominated all. I think we again in that first half, the only thing that was missing was the goals, and I was worried a little bit going into the second half. Are we going to have that same issue where we're doing all the right things, but when we're in that final third, we really struggle? So I was a little bit worried about the fact we weren't taking our chances, but Beth Mead gets on the score sheet. Now, let's talk about Beth Mead because that really was an incredible performance from Beth Mead. Beth Mead was absolutely incredible today. She got player of the match, and rightly so. That run she did, the goal she got was honestly so incredible. Beth Mead was honestly so amazing today. Not just a goal from Beth Mead, but the crosses that she was putting in the box, the deliveries were so incredible from Beth Mead. So yeah, I think Beth Mead deserves so much credit today because that performance was pretty much her. And I think if we didn't get that first goal, would Carl Denti have took that shot? We don't know. These are things that we'll never know, but I do think that really helped us. So Beth Mead was my player of the match today. I think as well defensively, Beth Mead always puts in a really good shift. I think that's definitely part of the game that we can all see that she does amazing at, defensively as well. So I feel like she is really good today. So Beth Mead gets my credit, and I would love Beth Mead to extend her contract. I'm not too sure if she's going to do that, but we'll have to hope she will and see. Big up to chat. Let me just go through your comments now. Where was that performance before going to the bridge with a weakest bench that we didn't have any attack and winning? I love it. I feel players need help. We must send attacking players. Yeah, honestly, there's questions like this again. I do not know what that performance has been all season. It really surprised me actually because I just think everything about that game was so good today. Like winning our duels, the fighting spirit. Like I said at the start of the video, if we would lose the ball, we're seeing three or four players try to win it back off a Chelsea player, and that determination, that hunger I saw from the team today was absolutely amazing. And again, like that I said, we've not really seen it all season against United. It was a very flat, lethargic performance. So the team to me today seemed very motivated throughout the full 90 minutes. I know Chelsea had spells of the game where they missed a lot of chances and they were a bit unlucky, but I think for us we were really good defensively today. What I will say is I don't think Alec Borb had too much to do. I think what she did well. But again, it was down to Chelsea really not taking their chances. Fantastic win. Big up to Jason. Always good to see you in the chat. Beth Mead was incredible. When they finally made a few changes, moving Beth Mead up and being more in the centre was a difference. Absolutely. I think as well, to those that might be wondering as well, Beth Mead did come off, and I was a bit confused at the time. But now I think it was because she was on a yellow card and we can't afford to lose any more players, because like you said, guys, we are quite light on the bench. There wasn't really anyone that we could bring on and make a change, because Stina Baxenius was playing as well. We usually bring Stina off the bench, so we couldn't really make too many changes. Palova came on, she was pretty much, we obviously brought Taylor Hines and we brought a few other players on to sort of rotate a bit, but again, we didn't really have anyone off the bench. I don't think we needed anyone to change the game because I think we had it in control. I would give Beth Mead yeah, I think she needs to sign that deal. We need to do anything we can. I'd probably give Beth Mead 2 years or something like that, because Beth Mead is getting older, but she still shows that she can play at such a high level. 7 likes. Thank you so much, guys, for liking this video. Appreciate your support. Sorry, they were all around the ball and the energy was great to start the day for me and Dallas. The team needs that win. Absolutely, the confidence from that game will do the team a lot of good. I think, like you said, the team's work rate was phenomenal today. Like you said, they were all around the ball, winning the ball back in good position. Like, even if we lost the ball, we didn't give up, and I think we kept on going. It was a real inspirational. I think it personally, for me, I think that was a really inspiring performance from the team. I think it was a win, absolutely, like we said, a win that we absolutely needed. But for me, I'm really proud of the team today with how they did it. Come on, you gooners, big up Sophie in the chat. I'm so happy for the ladies. They did well. I'm proud of them. Big up to Storm Still. Good to see you in the chat. Big up to you guys in the chat as well. Drop in your questions or thoughts about the game. Do make sure you guys are liking and subscribing while I'm chatting away. I'm going to go through your questions now. That was like more of a team today. We might have found a winning formula today. We should try it out more. We've laid down a mark for the Champions League quarterfinals now. Yeah, I know we do have Chelsea coming up, I think, in the Champions League. So I mean, it's so hard to know when you play Chelsea, what you're gonna get. But I do think in recent years we do have quite a good record against Chelsea. I think years ago we used to have a bit of a mentality problem when we played Chelsea, that we really struggled to beat them, and I think we've honestly got it in the bag. Like, I think we're quite good against Chelsea, so here's hoping for many more wins against them. If we play like that in Europe, we defend exactly. Yeah, honestly, I'm so baffled today, guys. Like, I'm completely with you. How can we play like that and then other weeks play so lethargic, so sort of lackluster? I don't really know what changed, but I think if we're being honest, like, a lot of the games we are doing great in possession. We're just not taking our chances. But I think Beth Mead getting our first goal, that completely changed everything for me, because we definitely deserved to win today. I think if we came away from this game with nothing, I would have felt a little bit gutted, because give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, like I said, I would have felt a bit good if we came away with nothing, but we did good today. Really happy. Big up to. Do you think Arsenal will make any more signings this month? I think we need to, but whether or not we do, it's a different thing. I'm not sure we will, if I'm being honest with you guys. I do think we could do with a midfielder. I do think it would be nice to bring in another attacking player, because we have injuries, we'll have suspensions at some point. So, but again, I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're probably going to wait till summer and then bring in some players in the summer. But again, I would like to see us bring in another player in this window. It was amazing when they were on the move, when they played slow in the final third. They stalled out. The recipe is to go hard and push. Definitely big up to the chat. We should really sign a second player. Yeah, I think it would be nice, to be honest with you, because I think I think we just need someone who's going to be quite ruthless because, again, credit to Stina. Stina does bring the energy. Stina Blackstenius had quite a few chances. I think we could have finished this game off, if I'm being honest. I think Russo was quite good today in the sense that she did pass a lot to Blackstenius and Mead, and she wasn't selfish. But I do think Blackstenius could have finished this game off a little bit too. Mead, yeah, she was on fire, absolutely. If we beat Man City at home in 2 weeks, we could push. Yeah, I think we have to beat Man City. It's quite difficult really because we've got Tottenham who are level on points with us at the moment. I don't know who they play this weekend, but if they lose, then that helps us a bit. You got Man United women who are a point behind us, so we're in that place where we can't really afford to lose. If I'm being honest, I don't think we will compete with Man City because we're quite far behind them, and I don't see them dropping many points. But if we beat them, then it'd be nice to go with Chelsea, and Chelsea can finish third. But we'll have to see how we do in that sense. Um, Let me read this one. We need to move. We need more in attack. We did well with what we had today, and that shows that absolutely. Um, Need one more because of Michelle. I think Michelle Ackerman would have absolutely thrived in this team. Such a shame that she had that injury. The key was making changes and swerving defence, always on the ball. Chelsea looked flat, like they were expected to win. Alyssa Thompson played well, but they kept it wide and recovered to shut her down. Yeah, I mean Chelsea definitely had chances. I think it was on them that they didn't take them, and that sometimes it's not your day. That just happens in football sometimes. But I think we did really good to kind of nullify them and make them quiet. I think that was definitely a part of our game that we did really good in today. So yeah, I think we did really well defensively. Dropped the body for stamina. I think we could probably bring Kurt in the summer. I think that's probably what we're gonna do. I don't know if we're gonna bring anyone in this window, but we'll have to see. Um, the players who stepped up last season, who step up again this season, and will retain a Champions League title, absolutely 100%. After last season, I don't feel Leon or Barcelona. I think honestly we can take on anyone, like with how we were. We today, like if we can play like this a bit more consistent, like if we can be more consistent, then I think we'll be okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go into player ratings now, guys. Obviously, big up to the chat if you've got any questions to me or any thoughts on the game. Do drop it in. Do make sure, guys, you smash that likes for me and do subscribe here as well if you haven't already. Now let's go into player ratings. Now I'm going to start off with Anik Ball because for me, I think she didn't have an awful lot to do. I think because I think defensively we pretty much had it covered. But again, I do think she had a pretty comfortable performance at times. So I'd probably give Anik Ball a 7 today. I think she was pretty good today. I was wondering if we were going to see Daphne in goal, but I think Anik Bob was pretty good today. I don't think that we had a lot of chances like clear cut Chelsea. Chelsea had a few. Erin Cuthbert had a really good chance at the end, and on another day, she would have scored that, and it hit the post. So I feel like, yeah, Chelsea didn't really have the best day today with their chances. But I do feel like it was a good performance from her today, Anik Bob, and hopefully we'll see many more of that. But I'll probably give Anik Bob 7 to an 8. I think again a decent performance for me from her. Now Emily Fox, I thought Emily Fox was actually really good. It was actually really good to see Emily Fox back in the side. I think Emily Fox is probably one of the best right backs in the league or in Europe. I think she's so good. I think going forward, she made it quite difficult for Chelsea today. I think she put some great crosses in the box going forward, and again, a really good performance. And I think she's shown defensively how good she's getting. And I wasn't sure how she was going to be today because obviously she did have that concussion and she's been out for a few games, so I wasn't sure. But again, she came in and she did such an incredible job. So Emily Fox for me was so good today. I think it's really great to have her as an option. Obviously, Samila Humberg came on as well, so I feel like we're in a really good place at the moment with these players and the signings that we've made as well. Let me just go through these. We saw Blackstenius and Musso playing much better because of the spacing and they were pushing the run. Yeah, they were really good today. I thought they definitely. I think they really complemented each other today. I think they worked really well today. So yeah, I've really enjoyed watching them. I completely agree. Do you think Arsenal is sending for goalkeeper? I don't think it's a priority. I'd probably say no, because I feel like I've seen enough of Anik Bob. I think she's okay. I think she'll do okay. I think if she was poor and I know she made a mistake against United, but other than that, I do think she's done pretty good. So I think we'll be okay. To be honest with you, I do think that she's good enough. But in the summer, that's going to be another thing to talk about because obviously in the summer, I'm assuming that we're probably going to move on to Zinsberger. So I feel like if that would be the case, then in the summer. But for now, don't think we need to bring in another goalkeeper just yet. Um, Ruben Moy, I thought Ruben Moy was actually really good going forward. Like, I feel like she made some really good passes. I think defensively in the first half, I thought she struggled a little bit, but I think she grew into the game. Um, so yeah, I think she did really good today. So I'm going to give her an 8. I think Steph Catley as well. I think she was really good at the back today. I felt like she showed a bit of leadership today in the back, and I think again she's really good, a bit like with Moya, really comfortable, performance from her as well. Now I don't know about you guys, but I thought McCabe was really good today. I thought McCabe was the McCabe that we know and love. Like I thought McCabe really stepped up in this game. I think with McCabe, I think we know how good going forward she is. But I think defensively today, I think winning the ball back, I just think a lot of the time on the pitch when they were playing or when they were having a water break, you could really see her leadership skills. So I feel like for me, she stood out to me today. I thought she was really, really good today. So yeah, really impressed with McCabe. I'm gonna give McCabe a 9 today. I just think she stood out a lot to me today, and felt really impressed by watching McCabe today. So yeah, McCabe for me gets a 9. I thought she was really, really good today. Now let me go into the midfield. Let me go with Caldente. I thought Caldente had a much better performance today than she usually does. I think with Caldente, I think she's had to play a bit of a deeper role this season. I think with Caldente, I think she's had to play um yeah, in a more of a deep role, so we haven't really seen her as much going forward. But I think she did really good. That goal she scored really helped us finish the game because when you're 1-0 up, you're never guaranteed a win at all. It's quite unnervy, but I think her goal was amazing. I think with her goal, I think Chelsea defensively were quite poor. She had a lot of space, but again, that's not our problem. That's Chelsea's problem. But again, I think she did really good today, and I think that goal will help her with her confidence for sure. Um, Kim Little today, I love Kim Little. I think she's amazing. I think she really is the heart of this team. I thought Kim Little was amazing today. I think Kim Little definitely shows you that experience. And I was watching Kim Little today and I thought to myself, I really hope you're with us for a few more years. And I don't think she will be because I think she's like 34 now. So I don't know how long Kim Little has left in her, but I really want to see Kim Little stay with us for quite a while because Kim Little for me is the heart of this team, like the way like Leah Williamson is. But Kim Little stay gets a 9 for me. I thought she was really good today, in midfield. So yeah, Kim Little for me gets a 9. I thought she just shows how important she is for the team. Now let me go for Leslie Russo. For this one. So Russo did play a deep role, but you know what? When we do see, I've got to say, when we do see that Russo plays a deep role, she doesn't always do the best. But I thought today she did pretty good today, Russo. Obviously, she created that chance for Beth Mead, and Russo could have taken that for herself. But I think with Russo, she did create a lot of chances today for Stina Laxenius. She did shoot a few times again, so I think Russo had a much better performance today. I know people question this. I know some people have been talking about this, but I do want to see her get on the score sheet a little bit more. So I really hope we will see that for her. But again, I'm going to give her an 8 today. I think Russo did really, really good today. Big up to chat as well. Just give me guys one moment. I just need to quickly plug in my laptop, but I'll be back in one moment. Thank you guys for waiting then for 1 second. But yeah, Russo for me, an 8 out of 10. Really good today. I just want to go through your comments and then I'm going to go and speak a bit about the attack. I just don't want to ignore your comments. I know, guys, you're watching. I'd like to see more from like Stennis and Moose up front. They could be so much better if they went for goal instead of taking too many touches. Yeah, that's a really good point I thought today. We had many of those chances. Like, we had a few good chances, I thought, first half, second half, where we have taken a few too many touches, and I feel like we should just shoot first time, or just take a touch and then shoot. I do completely agree with that. I do think it would be nice for us to be a bit more clinical in front of goal. But yeah, that's definitely good. I want to see them work together as well. Yeah, I did hear about that. I've not heard much since though. Katie McCabe was definitely more composed and focused. Yes, she really was today. I thought she was really good. Good to see you, Chris. I hope you're well. Caldente played much better. Where has she been? McKay played great. Fox as a warrior coming back from concussion, putting performance like this. Yeah, I completely agree with your points. So I think we do want to see Caldente play a bit like that, a little bit more, because, like you said, today she really was excellent today. I think McCabe this season has been a bit inconsistent. I think she's so good, but I feel like at the moment, we need to see more performances like that. But I do think she's definitely improved as the season has gone on. So yeah, it's credit to McCabe. Again, like you said, Emily Fox had such a concussion. I wasn't sure if she would actually play today, but obviously I wanted to my preview. I wasn't sure, but when I heard that she was in the squad, I thought she'd probably play because she's probably the best in that position. But again, what performance from her! If Caldente can play the way she played today in every game, we'll get more goals in every game. Kim Little was excellent today. Yeah, Kim Little was amazing. I mean, Kim Little always is amazing, but I feel like Kim Little in these big games, I feel like she always thrives in these big games. Like, she was absolutely incredible today. I feel really happy with how she performed, and I just feel like she looks so comfortable in midfield. Like, you wouldn't realise if you're watching Arsenal, you didn't know, you wouldn't realise Kim is like 34. Like, she's so incredible. To play at that high level, she's so good. So yeah, really happy with Kim Little today. Let me read your comments. Yeah, big up. Just think of how good this team can play with Leah and Chloe finally coming back from that performance on Wednesday. We're on a short rest. Yeah, I do think in hindsight, like, obviously I think we'd all have loved to have gotten to a cup final, but I do think as well this team might need a bit of a rest from some certain games. So I think in some sense it's probably a good thing, and we can just focus on the Champions League, and obviously we still got the FA Cup in there. So I don't think it's a terrible thing to be out in that. But again, we do want to play much better than what we did, and we did that today. Big up Jordan, big up Soph. Katie McCabe was exceptional today, and she has the best left foot under herself, without a doubt. Mead got man of the match. Yeah, Mead got man of the match. I did think that was deserved, but I think if Mead didn't, I think McCabe would have been right after. I just thought she did really good today. I just thought her leadership skills really stood out to me today. Big up Daniel, who is a Chelsea fan. Sonia out and people called reactionary. Good win for you guys. Yeah, I mean, for Chelsea, I was actually surprised. Like, I think we approached this game quite good today. Like, from the get go, we just had that energy. We were so hungry to get the win today. I know the team wanted to get a job done for us fans, but we actually showed that on the pitch. With Chelsea, I just think maybe Chelsea were surprised by us, because obviously our recent performances and in general this season, we haven't been particularly great. So I don't know if that's what's really happened, and Chelsea were surprised by that. I think if Lauren James started, it might have been a different game, because I thought she was really good today. I think Chelsea were unlucky with their chances, but Chelsea feel quite far from Man City now. I'm assuming Man City are probably going to win this weekend. I think they've got London City Lionesses. So yeah, it's a bit of a shocker for Chelsea to lose to Arsenal away, because they do have a good record at home as well. But for us, really good win. I'm really happy with the win today. We need to get contracts sorted soon, as some of these players need security of knowing where they're going at the end next year. We need to go and win the cup next week. Yeah, I think you know what? I know it hasn't been particularly, I think we've dropped a lot. We've drawn a lot of games this season where we probably wouldn't want to have done that. So I feel like for me, we just have to focus on the FA Cup now, try and get high as we can in the league, and for me, we just have to do what we can in the Champions League. I do apologise, guys. Can you guys? Sorry about my lighting. Give me guys 1 minute. My lighting is going funny today, but let me just go through the chat. I haven't done my front three yet of the player ratings, so I will get into that. Yeah, so we do agree with this. We need to sell contracts. Yeah, I think there's a lot of contracts to me that are expiring in the summer window. I know that I don't know off by heart everyone, but I know one's Beth Mead. Um I know Emily Fox. So I think we've got quite a few players who are Katie McCabe, I think is another one. So I do think we need to tie down some contract. I think with certain players I wouldn't really give them a long-term contract because we do need to build a younger team. I do think some of these players have been here for a while and I wouldn't necessarily want them to be here for maybe the next 5 years, but I would like to extend some of them because we have got a great squad. And yeah, I wish we could play like this a lot more often. This was coming from Mumps, written in the stars. Sonia plays not to lose. I'm pissed. I can't talk about this team. Fair enough. I do get your frustration. I think Chelsea probably would have been happy with a point. I think we showed today that a point wasn't good enough for us today. I think if we'd have lost today or drawn, I think Spurs or Man United would have taken over us. So I feel like we had to get something out of this game. So really happy with the win. I'm gonna come back to your comments, guys, if you have any. But let me go back into play ratings. So yeah, let me go with So we had. I'm gonna go with Ford. Obviously we had Ford, we had Mead, Black Stenius, but I'm gonna start off with Ford. I think Ford probably was a little bit more quieter out of our other players, but I don't think she was bad at all. I think it was quite a tough game for her a little bit. I think with Ford, what we can say about her is that she does have the pace. That is something that we absolutely love about Ford, that she gets out of the way, get past players or put good crosses in the box. So I think for her, I don't think it was a bad performance of her necessarily, but again, probably wasn't our best outfield player, attacking player, but I thought she was okay today. Probably give her a 7.5 again. A solid performance. She made it difficult for certain players. Um, but yeah. Now let me go with Beth Mead. Beth Mead for me, I'm gonna give her Margate became a 9, so I probably give her a 9.5. I think I just felt so impressed with Beth Mead today. I know Beth Mead, for some reason, Beth Mead does not get the credit she deserves, and I don't know why. I know Beth Mead has had injuries and maybe she's not the same player she was in the sense that she could used to think she could do, now she can't, but I think she's incredible. I think she's Arsenal through and through, and today, not only the goal but the crosses she was putting in the box, I think she was outstanding today. I think she definitely really put in a great performance today. So really happy with Beth Mead today. Probably give her a 9.5. 9.5. I just thought she was so good today. I know she got taken off actually a little bit early, and I know some of you guys. I was wondering why is she getting taken off, and It didn't dawn on me that she had a yellow card and really probably wanted to make sure nothing else happened because we can't really we can't lose Beth Mead. She has probably been one of our best players this season. Beth Mead was amazing today, so credit to Beth Mead defensively as well. She puts in a really good shift, but I thought she was amazing today, Beth Mead. Blackstenius, let me go Blackstenius. I think Blackstenius for me was pretty good today. I think she definitely has a lot of energy. I think she's very fast. I think it was hard for her in some positions because she couldn't just shoot. There were so many Chelsea players on her, so I do get that. I do think she probably took a few too many touches in some aspects where you probably would have wanted her to maybe shoot or to find a pass. But I think if Black Stenius can finish her chances, then I think she'd be an incredible striker. But again, probably give her a 7.5. I thought she was good today. I do think her, like we said in the chat, if her and Russo can find a way to sort of build that partnership together to be more clinical, then I think it's going to be a great partnership, and I want to see them play more often because sometimes when we see Russo and Blackstenius play together, it works, and other times we see them play and it just doesn't work. But today was an example of it working. So yeah, for me, I'm really impressed with them two today. That is pretty much the player ratings of the players that started. I know we did make some changes. Let me just go through the changes that were made today. I know that Pullover came on, and we'll talk about Pullover in a minute. So Hans and Gandina came on in the 87 minutes, so I can't really give them a mark. I'm just going to give them a 5 because they came on for like 7 minutes. I can't say too much about them right now. Pullover came on. Let's talk about Pullover. So I felt like Pullover struggled a little bit in midfield to kind of adapt to the game, and she did give the ball away. She did have a really good chance though at the end, so I thought she was a bit unlucky to not score that. But I do think Pullover is probably not our best choice to have in midfield. I just think that she's struggling a little bit. Maybe more than she should be, but I do think Pullover maybe needs a bit more time. She did have a big ACL injury, so I'm hoping that she can get back to where she was because she is a very good player to have in the team. So yeah, Pullover probably give her a 6 or a 5 today. Like again, it's sort of difficult really because it was quite a tough game to come into, to be fair, because I think at that stage you just want to see the game out. I think there were certain stages where we just needed to see the game out, and I feel like she came in at quite a tough time, but probably give her maybe a 6 today. Big up to AFC Gunner, who says smash likes and subscribe. Thank you so much to AFC Gunner. Big up to yourself. Obviously, big up to chat. Do make sure you like this video. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Do drop in any questions you guys have for me. I'll probably stay on here for about 10 more minutes. But Renee today, I think Renee didn't do too much wrong. I probably would have I probably would have done a similar thing. I don't think there was anyone we could really bring on to me to make a big difference. Like I don't think we had anyone that could change the game. I think we did good. I think obviously bringing Beth Mead off was probably a good thing, not to see her pick up a red card or anything else in the game, to keep it safe and see the game out. I think we did good. I'm sure whatever Rennie said has worked, because I thought the second half we still showed the same sort of intensity. We still showed that we wanted to win, and we weren't. Even though we didn't take our chance in the first half, we still didn't let that defeat us. So I thought today again, really good performance from the team, a big win for us. Like I'm really happy. So yeah, really happy to win today, guys. Let me know if you've got any questions for me. But yeah, I think we needed this win. I really do think that, because I think it has been a bit of a difficult season for us, and I think this is definitely going to help us build on it. Let me go through, guys, while I'm chatting with you guys. I thought we could have a look at our next games that we have coming up. I know next week we don't play as much, so we only have one game next week. But yeah, let's just have a look at this, and then we can talk about this. So yeah, so let me just share my screen with you guys now, if I can. Share screen. Okay, so hopefully, guys, you can all see this okay. So this is basically our fixtures that we've got coming up. So Chelsea obviously today, that was great. So we play Leicester City next Saturday. So that one again is a bit of an awkward game for us, because it's an example of a game we would struggle in, because it would be a very sort of low block team. So I don't think that's going to be easy for us. The 8th of February, I do really hope Chloe Kelly will be back for this game, because that would be absolutely incredible to see her back in this game. So yeah, we've obviously got a good game against Man City. I think it's at the Emirates, so hopefully we'll get the job done in that one. Let me just have a little look at any other fixtures that we have coming up. So yeah, so obviously we've got Leicester. Oh God, we've had a lot of games. Man City, and then we're going back to Champions League. So we're gonna. I think for the next few weeks it should be okay, but Man City is going to be a really big game for us. We've got a few difficult fixtures coming up, but again, we should hopefully get the job done. And then obviously in February we do obviously play a lot. Let me go back here. So obviously we play the 8th, the 11th, the 15th, the 18th. So I do wonder how this team is sort of going to deal with this schedule of playing so much. I think we are used to it anyway as it is, because I do think that we've struggled a little bit with playing so much. But I'm hoping with the Champions League, I think we have shown today we can put in these sort of performances. We can do it. I just think it's about having that mindset, the mentality, because we had the right mindset, mentality to say we did amazing. So yeah, we've obviously got Leicester City next Saturday, so we have a bit of a break, which I think will do the team a little good to reset from this. I think if I was a team, I would look at this and think, we've beaten Chelsea. We have to get back up that table. We have to try and do our best to compete with Man City. We've got Man City, so we just need to take points off Man City, which obviously is not going to be easy. That will be a difficult ask for us to take points off Man City. But I think that would be incredible for us to do that. So I really hope we can. That would be great. That would be a goal for us to do that in the game, to take points off them. But yeah, Leicester City next weekend. We've got big games coming up. I will be doing content throughout the week, obviously, for those that want to watch. But really happy with the win today, guys. A win we absolutely needed. But big up to chat as well. Big up to everyone that has watched my show today. I've had such a great time chatting with you guys. It always goes so quick. I'm happy I've come on here after a win. Always nice to come on here after a win to chat with you guys. But yeah, big up to all of you guys that have watched this. I really appreciate your love and support. I will be doing a preview throughout the week and some other Arsenal women's shows, so do stay tuned. But thank you all for watching. I hope you'll have enjoyed my video. Please do make sure you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Do make sure you like this video and do subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you all for watching.